What up, YouTube? Welcome to When Nice Guys Retaliate, where it's still a good thing to be a nice guy. Today we're talking about another session of different types of women, and the purpose of these videos is it's not really to bash women, but it's to give nice guys an idea of what characteristics in women to watch out for that may lead to a bad relationship. So this would be considered part of the vetting process, which is to see different types of women and then just qualify them before you get into a deeper relationship with them. So in today's subject, we're going to talk about the type of woman I like to call the love me anyway woman. All right. Now, the love me anyway woman is pretty interesting because the mentality and the concept she lives by with you is she wants you to love her anyway. And the concept, it sounds good, but the implementation of it is bad, all right? As a nice guy, a lot of times you're going to love the person. But the concept a lot of these women use for the love me anyway is she does not want you to have any boundaries. Okay? So she is the type of woman that would, let's just say, she'd pass gas in front of you, but she wants you to love her anyway. She would talk to you about her boyfriend, but she wants you to love her anyway. She would be in a relationship with you and have a boyfriend, but she wants you to love her anyway. She'll spend all the money in your account, but she wants you to love her anyway. Even though you got bills that you can't pay now, basically you're in crisis mode and the house is about to fall apart. You know, you're freaking out, but she gets mad at you because you mad at her because guess what? She wants you to love her anyway. This type of woman is vampiristic, to say the least, because she will use you as an emotional pincushion, but at the same time she'll take advantage of your kindness, she'll take advantage of your niceness. She'll take advantage of anything that you let her get a hold to. And then if you call her out on it, this same woman will be in tears. She'll get angry. She'll say that you don't love her because you won't let her do anything that she wants to do to you, even though you may tell her that hurts. And she's like, no, I want to do it anyway. And so basically you're in an emotionally manipulative relationship that will ultimately try your patience to the point to where you could act out of character and do something you wouldn't normally do. Either that or your character could change because you simply no longer have the patience to deal with a person like her. You know, and a lot of times you can be bound to a person by your own word. And so another, I guess you could say a priority I would use with this video is to keep you from making a long-term commitment with a woman that is not really worth your time, or a woman that is not really there for you. She's just there for what you can provide to her. And so the vetting process is very important. And I want to stress also, I think I did in the last video, it's very important for you not to let the woman know that she already has your heart. So you don't want to be basically showing your hand, showing how much feeling and dedication you have to her. All right. At the very least, you should have a mentality of evaluating her. All right. Even though she may have the look, she may have the sound, she may have the body, she may have a lot of things that you like, that does not mean she is for you. And if anything in a relationship you really need to know and have a confirmation of, is you need to know this woman is for you. She needs to be your ride or die, and she needs to be completely trustworthy. Now, you can't evaluate that, and you cannot assume that based on the way a woman looks. Her beauty is not an indication of trustworthiness. All right. How she talks to you is not an indicator of trustworthiness. What she does is an indicator of trustworthiness. When I say what she does is an indicator of trustworthiness, and how she does it as well. So if you have a woman to where you seemingly have to always make some type of concession for her because her feelings are more important than your feelings, that woman is probably one of the love me anyway type of women, all right? Because she doesn't want to be, and in some cases she can't really be without you, but she is so toxic that she wants to be herself, even though herself is bad for you. So somebody got to go. And that somebody I vote is her. So, but what makes it easier is if you don't actually let her form a place in your heart, that makes it easier to let her go. Excuse me. Because as a good man, most good men are going to be faithful to a fault. And that is a good thing, except when you're in a relationship with a bad woman. And so another priority of this this video, I guess you call it series, is that you will be able to vet a woman and basically cut off the relationship with her before you get emotionally dedicated to her. All right. One of the things I like is saying that with any woman, really, she has like 2 dates to prove. Well, first of all, she's got to be able to prove her value to you and her interest in you in the first date. Then she's got to confirm it in the second date. And if she's able to do that, the third date is when you kind of get a little bit more serious. You might be able to ask her deeper questions to see if y'all are actually compatible. Now, a woman that is a good woman, she will understand. She will understand if you're trying to establish a good relationship with her, even if you have to break it off. A good woman should understand if you're not feeling it, she should back off, or y'all should just be friends, okay? And when I say friends, that's not necessarily that you would be continually or in consistent contact with her. You just know her. You say hello when you see her, and y'all keep it rolling, all right? But every woman needs to go through that process. If they do not make it past the first date, you can't find any interest in her. Only thing she wants to do is buy, she want to load up on a steak or something like that, while she eating and buy something for her kids. She should not make it to the second date. All right. Actually, she probably shouldn't make it to the first date. And in reality, the vetting process starts when you first meet a person. So you always want to be checking her out, seeing where her attention is focused at. If she's always on her phone, if she doesn't text you back real quick. Excuse me. How she dresses is not the same as how you dress, There are a lot of things you need to watch out for. Even though a car a person drives, if she's driving like a very expensive car and she's always looking for expensive stuff, more than likely she's probably going to be really bad at money. All right. And if she's looking for you, that means she's trying to find somebody to supplement her expenses, because she can't really take care of her own expenses in a responsible way. She just spends on what she wants because she wants you to love her anyway. All right. So a woman that's in this thing, she is really just very, very, very messy. And like I said, you want to be able to evaluate women, find out what type of woman they are. In some cases, you may have to tell another guy. Excuse me. But then again, I also realize that sometimes people are have a means of compatibility acceptance, I guess you could call it. And what I mean by that is, if you are the person they want to be with, they will act really, really good. All right, they will be the person that person needs because they're actually interested in them. However, if you are not that person, they will try to get you to be what they need, or they'll try to get you to provide things they need to keep them interested. All right. So you want to try to notice the flow of the relationship. Is she trying to be what you want, or is she trying to get what she wants out of you? And so be aware of the woman that is the love me anyway type of woman, because she'll do everything to turn you off and nothing to really turn you on, or very little to turn you on. But she'll always ask and expect you to love her, like she's a queen or a princess or the best thing since sliced bread, even though she's stabbing you in the back all the time. But that's what happens when nice guys retaliate. So I hope you guys take care.